going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of Supernatural. It's episode number 2 of season 6. Excited to continue the season where we continued where we left off with season 5, with Dean adjusting to life with Lisa and Ben, with the fact that he spent a year with them, creating this loving environment, trying to have a normal life, and that got to the point where Sam, who's been back for a year, of course we saw him teased at the end of season 5, but we didn't know what that was all about. It could have been a ghost, it could have been anything really, posing as Sam, but yeah, Sam has actually been back for a year, and of course they haven't told Dean, him, Bobby and co, due to the fact that Dean is the one that got away really from the hunter's life, which is really a statistic with impossibility where, you know, if you're a hunter, you're bound to either die early or not have a really happy life. And this was an opportunity for Dean to, you know, take what you can get, because no one else is able to to live this long as a hunter and have this happiness. So yeah, but understandably Dean was going to be pissed. So yeah, but it was really, really great stuff with Samuel returning from the dead as well. So yeah, that was really, really interesting to pick up on, because there was no way that I could have anticipated for that to happen. So yeah, with Sam, like I said, with the fact that we've got like 10 seasons left, we kind of had an idea. It was just, okay, how are we going to work this out? Samuel, on the other hand, not even a consideration. And yeah, but it's going to be very interesting to explore this season. So with that said, it's episode number 2 of season 6 for Supernatural. Let's go. It's always a lack of signal, isn't it, when it comes to trying to retrieve help. Oh, but the baby's gonna give you away. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Yeah, he or she's definitely gonna know now. Sheesh!
Thanks.
Suppose he never got a second. What?
What?
Thought we were going out.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
No, you can have all of the pizza. Is he being cautious? That, or, you know, Dean has 3 boxes of pizza all to himself. Which would be a stretch.
Yeah, sure. Any chance I get to hop on a computer?
It's strange just being brought into this world when you're not really familiar with computers. They kind of were around, but it wasn't really a... Whoa!
What are you doing?
I just wanted to see it. What's going on? You think something might be coming for us?
There's nothing coming for us.
I can do what you do. You can teach me how to shoot the...
Shut up about the freaking gun, okay?
And he doesn't want to put Ben through that through those same trials and tribulations that he went through when...
Sorry.
Oh. Lovely. I think the true crime is they didn't even bother switching off the bloody TV. Electric costs. Oh, wait. So we know it doesn't like that.
Welcome to the party, Gutenberg.
What? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay. This.
Dean, no offense, but if you don't walk out that door, I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh, okay. See? Okay. I don't think Dean does this. Okay. Oy.
Bet you're missing your ex right about now, the boring one.
God, shut up. Just be careful, okay?
I like how they're not making this a big deal. I mean, obviously there are some, you know, just small issues there.
A shifter or about a dozen other things.
I don't recall seeing baby napping in the profiles.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe for whatever this thing is, it's got a particular
Well, feel free to speak up if you know anything.
difference. Oh! Is she gonna give advice? Oh no!
What's the matter? What's his name?
John.
Wait,
Bobby John.
Bobby
Hi,
J.
Bobby
Oh my God!
Aren't
Oh
That's a
no!
really nice offer, thank you, but I think we've got it.
it was nothing. Happy to help.
Yeah.
Give me the
Bet
baby
you
plus
are.
W in your neck.
Oh!
He's hurting me.
She's a shifter!
Okay, all right. All right.
Unless you're a shifter too. I always love seeing shifter remains. I always love seeing shifter remains.
This is like diffusing an IED with poop. Okay. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like, yeah, he is.
May not be his
When I
father,
think about
but
the way we grew up.
yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I have a chance to do something different with Ben, you know?
Oh, Dean.
I'm just asking, how do you do that and not turn into Dad?
Oh, shoot. This is really gonna get his mind ticking as well. Like, how do we approach this
Can't believe I missed this.
next?
Then she's pregnant.
And what did she say?
She said it was mine. I know.
Oh, shit.
And I said, that's impossible. And what is she talking about?
Baby
And she said,
shifter.
don't you remember when you went out of town and you came back early and we...
But you didn't.
No. He did a damn softball tournament. Whoever he was, he's the father.
Yeah.
I talked to the father. He checks out. Baby.
Yeah.
I think the shapeshifter is his dad.
Uh-huh. Oh.
You think?
Oh. Holy shit. So, yeah.
Talking about our father.
What? What? Oh,
Just a baby. It's not its fault its dad's a shifter.
can we have a good
But
shifter?
it's a shifter too.
Still doesn't change the fact that we gotta look after this thing. Now, what the hell
Bobby
are we
John,
gonna
the
do with it? We can't
shifter.
actually drop it off.
A couple ideas. Dean, let me see the little guy.
I don't trust him.
Oh, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Well, that's it though. I don't know what you're gonna
You really
do.
want me to answer that question?
Well, I'm curious. Who exactly do you think we are?
Hunters.
Nobody's doing anything to him, Dean. When he's old enough, we throw it to him. He wants to volunteer to help out. That's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Could be great.
How?
Think of the kind of hunter he'll grow up to be.
Oh, lovely. What if he wants to become a
No,
lawyer?
Right.
Right? Or an
Come
actor?
on. You can't.
World's greatest actor.
Angel.
Congrats. It's a boy. Sometimes.
the crap I do for this family.
You're kidding.
Really?
Go to hell, Dean.
Well, you're no
Don't
business
you
raising
dare.
Anything.
Why, Dean? Because he's a hunter?
Sam's attitude is starting to bug me a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Back door.
He's the real deal, isn't he?
You have something of ours.
Oh no, okay. I was thinking we've just been dealing with Samuel, Shifter Samuel, or just throughout this
I know it's
episode.
Run!
Holy fuck! shit! Oh, damn, that is a lot. Like, you might mimic Dean's face, but you can't mimic his abilities of being good to kids.
We think it may have been an alpha.
An alpha.
An
Like
alpha.
all monsters come from somewhere, right?
And
Okay.
you think that this one was the
King Shapeshifter.
So,
First one who spawned all the others. There's tons of lore about it.
shoot. That explains.
It was so strong. And why nothing we had stopped it.
He said that he could find the
As long as if you heard him, then you knew the alpha was out there.
Okay.
And if you knew the alpha was out there, then you knew he might come after the baby. In which case you
Oh.
were using the baby as bait.
No.
Was that
Okay.
the plan, to use the baby as bait?
Of course not. Dean, I just thought Samuel's was the safest place, that's all.
Something's off with him. I felt there was a little sign in the last episode.
But yeah, we will find a way to catch it.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. I'll bring it right to you, gift wrapped.
Hello.
Hey.
You tell yourself you're not going to be something, you know. But my dad was exactly like this, all the time.
And it's just scaring him how he's emulating his father.
It's scaring the hell out of me.
Dean,
The thing he didn't want to become.
be here and you come when you can.
Oh.
Just come in one piece. Okay?
Okay.
You really think we could pull something like that off?
You never know
Give it a
unless you
shot.
try, right? Because part of Dean does want to... Yeah. Dust off those cobwebs. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. It was a very interesting return of the Shifter, of course. A adversary that we do deal on an on-off basis, of course. But yeah, very, like I said, very interesting because we dealt with a baby shifter. Well, not just the baby shifter, but the alpha shifter as well. Someone who is on top of the pack, really. So yeah, but we had the oh hello, we had the baby shifter. For those who don't know, I'm talking to my new dog. So yeah, who's just now resting on my leg. So I would show you, but I don't want to disturb him, so yeah. But yeah, we had well, it's a very, very interesting concept, like especially with the idea that this baby shifter, it doesn't really know the world. It's not well, from what we can gather, it's not automatically resigned to being evil. So there was some very interesting elements that was brought up in regards to its upbringing, and of course Samuel did put the question on, just think of how good of a hunter it can be, which, would be the case if you want to speak like that, because of how it sheds its skin, etc., and it can be very, very dangerous, but maybe it doesn't want to be a hunter. Just say, maybe it doesn't want to be a nefarious creature. Maybe it just wants to do art or be an actor, be a musician, be a chef. So I mean, it would, like, if it needs to shed, yeah. But no, it's like I said, just a very, very interesting concept that I'm sure, of course, later down the line we're definitely going to revisit. But yeah, it was also just very, very shitty as well, like with the fact that obviously we have this shifter, like, just get women pregnant, pose the face as their significant other, for example, like that guy who claimed that his partner was cheating on him. So yeah, and it is just really, really sad. And you want to go back in the bed? There you go. It is just really, really sad, given the circumstances. Not just for, of course, like that. No, you don't want to go to bed. Not just for that guy, but also for, that woman that got impregnated because of the fact that, it seemed like she assumed, and yeah, so, it was, like I said, just really, really sad to learn about the manipulative means that that this shifter would utilize against women and all of that. So because I mean it is taking advantage of these vulnerable women, and yeah, so it's messed up, it's fucked, and yeah, so just to add more horror onto what is already a horrific circumstance for these shifters, because of course the leftovers is just really, really anyways, but of course it gets worse and worse. So but I really, really thought that it was great in terms of Dean as well. Like, not only did we have a very, very wonderful conversation at the end with Lisa, and Lisa's just continuing to shine, but also with his experiences with Bobby John, I guess. Now, I did find that very, very interesting when they were when of course that shifter was like, oh, what's his name? And then of course we had Sam and Dean on different pages where they were one called it Bobby, one called it John. Sam calling the kid John, and yeah. And it was very, very interesting. There are kind of layers to that because of we know that with John being their biological father, we know that Bobby is, he may as well be a father to both the Winchester boys, right? And it just screamed layers to me because of the way that Dean especially in later seasons, I guess, we see Dean distance himself from being John, and is more so like Mary, really. But over the course of the seasons that we've had, obviously we have gotten to come to embrace the idea that Sam could be more like to John, and is starting to understand elements to his character. So, I feel like it, and I feel like the respect and admiration and all of that Dean has for Bobby, he knows the score. He knows that Bobby may as well be like their father. So yeah, but yeah, I thought that was just a very, very interesting bit. But no, just in general, when they were dealing with Bobby John, it was just really, really great. Like, Dean, of course, we know that he's good with kids. So, yeah. And, of course, he had things handled. So, yeah. But, there was just some comedic moments in terms of both Dean and Sam trying to handle the situation. And it felt very nostalgic, but deep down there is just that troubling element for me, because Sam has been acting a bit off. And I don't know if that's got I have a feeling it's got something to do with his, experiences in hell, with him battling Lucifer, of course. So, yeah. But his attitude just seems a bit off for me. Like, he does seem a bit more cold. I mean, I'm not, I don't bring up the idea that Lucifer is there just... I'm not putting on my clown theory like I did in episode 4 of season 5, where I was like, oh, he's already said yes. No, Lucifer's not there, in my opinion, but he is acting a bit colder. He's acting a bit more emptier. So, I don't know what the heck is going on there. I believe this is Sam, no doubt, but I believe that something has changed. So... like, especially when Samuel, who is also worrying me, but I'm sure we'll address that at some point. He was like, okay, you should hand over the baby. Dean was not willing to go through with that, And then even Sam chimed in and was like, you should really give the baby. And it was like, okay, what the fudge is going on here? So, what the fudge is going on, Milo? I'm going to bring him up because he's not as sleepy now. So, say hi. Hey, Milo. Hey, Milo. But yeah. I feel like there is something off with Sam. But I'm sure if there is, because I do feel it based on his attitude over the course of these first 2 episodes. It's something that you need to take a glance at in terms of, okay, is Sam showing any kind of trauma like Dean did when, of course, he got pulled through hell. I feel like it's important to analyze these characters' early behaviors, especially if both Dean and Sam, went into hell. And we know how Dean was, and still is, troubled by it. But what about Sam? And yeah, so. No matter the case, you just gotta watch, and I don't know why, but I feel like the dynamic has changed a bit with Dean and Sam. So, yeah, I can't with him. He's adorable. I'm gonna move you so you don't fall. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Okay, bud. Okay. So yeah. The perks of being a new dog owner. So yeah, no. I do feel like there is a bit of a dynamic change. I mean, like I said, I feel like with Baby John, or Bobby John, should I say, they tried to make it as nostalgic as possible, but I feel like there is like that kind of, I don't want to say disconnect, but there is something off, and I'm sure we'll explore it further down the line. This season, but yeah. But like I said, it was very important to focus on Dean, especially in regards to, like, with that final conversation he had with Lisa about the fact that there is no this or that really. They are seemingly winging for a relationship that strays away from normality. Because Lisa, and it's something that I did remark upon in the last episode, she's aware, she knows the score about Dean's hunting gig, and has come to accept that. Oh, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall, bud. I'll let you down, but I'm gonna keep an eye on you, okay? There is that acceptance, and it's tough. It's a really, really difficult thing to still process, even, like, moving and all of that, and we know that Ben is feeling a bit of the brunt of it. So, yeah, and, of course, we had him explore the trunk of the Impala, and Dean got a bit defensive, and, that moment as well spoke so much to me as well, because of the fact that he reacted in a way that John would. And yet he wants to be the furthest thing from John in regards to looking out for Ben. He doesn't want... Ben was so curious about the gun, and he's like, no. Based on his own experiences when he was Ben's age. So yeah, but at that moment where he reacted to Ben, there was a bit of that John coming out, and yeah, it like Dean's mentality is, I mean, with Lisa, I hope, I'm guessing that helped, like, especially with the cheery ending that we had with Dean, like, there was weight lifted off his shoulders, but, like, for Dean, it is that kind of wanting to go back into the gig and protect people, but also he's got his new family, and he doesn't, and, even though that Lisa has, she knows of the score, and all of that, it's still that fight for normality. No hunter has had a normal life after, they might have cleaned up. They've had a bleak one. And the alternative is death. So, yeah. But he wants that normality, really. So, So, and with Lisa, I mean, she even said it herself. This past year has been the best year. Has been the best year, and it's a testament to how much Dean really does care for Lisa and Ben. He really wants to be a family man for them. There's no disputing that whatsoever. But he's also got that instinct to protect, to look out, to look out for not just Ben and not just Lisa, but also the world as well. So, yeah, and as well as to figure out what the whole deal is with Sam and his return, as well as his grandfather, I guess. So, yeah, but yeah. With Dean, he's just stressing about what's the best option. What's like, do I pick this or do I pick that? And Lisa's like, well, what if there is no this or that? What if you come back when you can, just not in a body bag or whatever, because she knows you can't force the other. Like, she knows the score, and she can't force Dean to be put in a position. She knows that this is going to be a unique relationship. This is going to be a relationship that is not is not typical, I guess. So, and with that in mind, she'd rather give this a shot and see how it goes. Is it going to be lonely and whatnot at times? Sure. But at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, there is not an easy. This is probably the easiest solution she can come up with. So, yeah, but it was. I really am like with what Lisa suggested to Dean. I'm really glad that she is being a very amazing person in regards to like looking out for Dean's feelings and understanding understanding the score. As stressful as it can be, she is being very approachable, and I really like that, because I feel like there would be a lot of cases on shows where you have a big dramatic about, okay, it's either this or that. With Lisa, she's like, just come back when you can, okay? Because we're still gonna be here, and I'm still like hopeful that we can make this work. So, go for it. So yeah, but it was a really great episode. Hey buddy. Yeah, like I said, it was a great episode. It's nice to see, because when was the last time we saw the Shifter? Was it in season 3? Because I know season 5 didn't, and I don't think season 4 did. So yeah, it's been some. I mean, it's still been some time. But in terms of like, if you're waiting 3 months. 3 months between seasons and all of that, it's going to be a longer wait, isn't it, compared to me, who reacts to Supernatural twice a week and all of that. So yeah, but it was really great. There was some, of course, very interesting concepts, of course, with the baby, and the potential future that you could really think about, like with the concept that it's not a monster, it's a baby who's got these shifting abilities. Maybe it can do good for the world. But of course there was a fucked scenario with that shifter who was getting people pregnant. So yeah, but it was just really great stuff, this episode. Like, especially the hilarity side of things when Dean and Sam were just managing as much as possible with the with the baby, and there was some awkward moments and all of that. So yeah, but yeah, it was just pretty interesting. I've got my eye on Sam. I've got my eye on Samuel, because he was acting a bit like with the Jin. There was like, he did want to like capture it and all of that, and he wants to capture the shifter, and it's like, okay, what is going on, buddy? So yeah, but yeah, I really loved it. I will say the whole Dean Lisa Ben situation was a high point for me. But yeah, Lisa making it work in my opinion in regards to understanding Dean's sentiments, and understanding that, you know, this is going to be an unorthodox situation, but we'll find some way to make it work. Surely, fingers crossed. She's having a bit of hope, which is really, really great. Dean is like, oh, there's no way that I have to pick one or the other, and she's like, let's wing it. So, but yeah, pretty neat episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!